sick to my stomach, really. I feel we all knew that it was gonna happen. We all knew that Toby, he doesn't really want to be with Kaz, because like I said, if you know, you know. Like, I'm gonna keep saying this every single review until Brad gets sent home. Brad, pack your bags because it's time to go home. I'm fed up of him. Rachel says that she feels like a lost sheep. Honestly, the villa is emotionally draining on big sis. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my channel if you are new here. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. So today, let's talk about Love Island Series 7, Episode 10. We're on to the double digits now. Oh, so yeah, I didn't do a review for Episode 9, not because the episode was like boring or anything. I was watching England versus Denmark, so I didn't watch Love Island until like the next evening, and then by the time I would have done a review, Episode 10 was out already, so I just said let's just start from Episode 10. Episode 9 was quite interesting. We saw Aaron dump Sharon. Let's talk about that a little bit since that carried over into Episode 10. So yeah, Aaron has dumped Sharon. In the beginning of Episode 10, we're seeing that like he's still breaking up with her. I can't believe in the episode before, just when he went to break it up with her, he's like put his arm over her, like her shoulder. That guy is wild. He says like he doesn't think they would work on the outside world, and he doesn't want a girl like that, like how she handled the whole Hugo situation. Personally, Aaron, I think that he thinks that one of those new girls, Millie or Lucinda, want him, and he thinks that he can bag them. So I think that's why he fast-tracked breaking up with Sharon, because he had the whole of like yesterday to say it before the girls came in, and he didn't. He's very cocky. He's being cocky. He thinks them two girls are gonna want him. Sorry, your options aren't very open. You had Sharon. Them two girls, they might have taken a liking to him then, but would they choose to couple up with him? I don't know. Or I guess the boys are going to be choosing to couple up. Maybe he thinks that he can get one of those girls, but I feel like they like Brad, and one of them like Liam, I'm sure. Sharon herself, she even started crying, saying that it was a cop-out because the new girls have come in, and I actually do agree with her there. I do think that that's why he broke it off with her so quickly. Right about now, Sharon might not be my fave, but I definitely think that Aaron is like trying to demonize her and make out like what she's done is so terrible. It wasn't so terrible. It wasn't that bad. Because when he's like relaying back to the boys like what she's done or how he's feeling, he's really trying to make her into a monster, and I really don't think it's that deep. If you just want to break it off with the girl because you think that you're going to get one of those other girls, say that then. Let's talk about Rachel, because it is sad to see that every other episode Rachel is literally in tears. I'm actually fed up. Rachel says that she feels like blue tack. She feels like a placeholder until another girl comes in and Brad will choose them, which we all knew that Brad was going to do. Like, once again, he's tried to act like he liked Rachel. Like I said in the other review, he was like, oof, acting like he's liked what he's seen. No, he just didn't want to go home. Like, I'm going to keep saying this every single review until Brad gets sent home. Brad, pack your bags because it's time to go home. I'm fed up of him. So yeah, Rachel was talking to Faye saying that, and then Faye's trying to say, let's play devil's advocate. Every single time, Faye, she just wants to play devil's advocate. She loves playing devil's advocate. No, sometimes listen to what the other person's saying and not try and give another point of view. Just listen. Like, Rachel says that she feels like a lost sheep. Honestly, the villa is emotionally draining on big sis. She came in with like so much confidence, and we was like, yes, yes, yes. And I feel like maybe the villa isn't what she expected it to be. Like, she probably didn't think like it would be so distressing and emotionally draining literally being in that place. But I hope like Rachel, she sees it through, because you know sometimes when they feel like it's being emotionally draining or whatever, they want to go, like they want to leave. But I don't know, we have to wait and see, especially since the end of the episode, what we saw. But I'll talk about that a little later, so keep watching. We had Lucinda asking Chloe who's her type. All of a sudden, Toby is Chloe's type, but she says that she really likes Kaz, and they're happy there, but could he be happier? Chloe. I started to say that I started liking Chloe, which I did like 2 episodes ago, but this episode, Chloe is a villain. Chloe is a true villain, honestly. She said that she thinks that Toby's comfortable and they didn't come here to be comfortable. So, you know what? Chloe, she honestly, this episode, she decided to start stirring the pot. She went to go and speak to Toby now. We have Toby saying that out of everyone in the villa, Chloe intrigues him the most. whatever that means. Out of all the girls, she keeps him guessing. And to be honest, he's now said that he wants to get to know Chloe. He said that Kaz is pretty laid back, and I think he thinks that Kaz will be okay with him getting to know Chloe, and it will test them and see how they would be like on the outside world and how she would react and Ciao. The thing for me was when Chloe asked Toby the question, Toby is like looking around before he answers. That's so grimy. Like, what are you trying to hide? Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. Chloe went from talking to Toby like in one corner to start talking to him on the daybed. I think Chloe is just trying to secure her place in the villa. You see, she's like in a friendship couple with Hugo. And remember in the game that they had the other day, all the boys picked her. So she knows all the boys like have picked her as who they would be in a couple with if they weren't coupled up with the girl that they're in a couple with. So she now has tried to pick like the easiest boy that she could get, because obviously she's not going to choose Jake because Jake's with Liberty, and even though Jake was like second guessing it sometimes, they're quite, I wouldn't know if I would say that they're solid, but they're quite solid. We have Liam, he's with Faye. I don't think she really wants it with Faye, and then one of the other new girls are liking Liam. I feel like Toby is the easiest option and Kaz is like the easiest girl to take her man, basically. That's what she's trying to do. Yeah, Chloe now, she's playing the game. Because does she really like Toby? I don't think so. She's just trying to be messy there. Kaz now, she sees them talking. Kaz says she does not like sneaky people. She trusts that Toby will be honest with her, but she's not too sure about Chloe. Same Toby that's looking around before he answers. Okay. Kaz just really didn't want the wool to be pulled from under her eyes. Let's talk about the game. They played a game called Line of Booty. So within that game, they did like their little thing, whatever, and they had to choose to kiss a boy of their choice. Obviously now, Chloe, she chose Toby, saying that he's growing on me. Kaz was not impressed. Not in the slightest was Kaz impressed. Kaz said she's a snake in the grass. So sly. We had Chloe saying, unfortunately I had to snog her man and I liked it. See what I mean? Chloe is a whole villain out here. Obviously, Rachel now, poor Rachel, in the game when she came down the slide, she came down head first and she hit her head. I'm not even gonna laugh, I'm not even gonna say anything, because you know what, I feel like that's the type of thing that would happen to me. She picked Brad, but she just gave Brad a kiss on the cheek. Lucinda, she also decided to pick Brad. Rachel, she was not impressed. I just thought she was going to start bawling again. I thought she was going to start crying, because that's the effect that Brad has on her. Brad said that his kiss from Lucinda was better than his kiss on the cheek. So basically saying it was better than Rachel's kiss. I just feel like any chance he can get, he just tries to bring down Rachel. So Toby now, he starts talking to Hugo about he's not sure like how it's going like with Kaz, I guess, because Chloe now, I wouldn't even say Chloe has twist up his head, because come on, we know he never really liked Kaz like that. Hugo says that Kaz is amazing, but can he see it working on the outside? He doesn't know. Hugo, my guy, I like you and everything, but here you're gonna have to you're gonna have to zip it. You're gonna have to keep it stum. So Kaz and Chloe went off to have a chat. Chloe was just playing dumb, saying that she didn't realise that Kaz had so much feelings for Toby and she didn't realise it ran so deep. She's asking her where she at with Toby. Like, use your eyes and see. I'm sorry, if us viewers at home can see how Kaz is acting over Toby, surely you're in the villa and you can see how she's acting. So Chloe, no. Toby now, he's like sitting with the boys, probably shaking in his boots, not knowing what them two are talking about with one another. Kaz says that Chloe has no girl code. Someone like Chloe, I don't know. She's only known Kaz for a week, so I don't think she has any loyalty towards her. She's not going to have no girl code. There's other girls like in the villa that would and be like, because you know, like after like 2 days they act like they're besties with each other. Chloe doesn't really seem to be that type, even though now she's tried to like join forces with the other two blondes, excluding Faye. So when she's with the other two blonde girls, she's saying that she wants to pull Toby for a chat. I don't know, she's trying to pull Toby for a chat before Kaz does. Kaz is right, she's sly, she's snaky, and she's slimy. Rachel was actually there when she was saying that. Rachel walked away saying that she doesn't want to hear it, because I guess Rachel, she's got a little girl code going on there. She's got what Kaz wants. She doesn't want to hear that. Chloe's acting oblivious, like, why? Rachel now, she goes over and tells Faye. Chloe's saying that Rachel has a motor mouth. And this is where Faye started going off. We already know that Faye's mouth can run. Faye, she loves to have the profanities coming out of her mouth, left, right, centre, up, down. Profanities fly out of her mouth. Faye started going off on Chloe, telling her to shut up, stop being nosy.
Don't owe dear. shut up and stop looking at over here.
Why are you telling me shut up?
Stop being nosy.
Faye, she really sounded like a teacher. I know I used to call Chloe a teacher, but Faye right here, she turned into a teacher in the corridors. You know when they're just telling you off? She was giving it. Chloe was like, I can hear my name. Faye was like, that's what we do in here. We talk about people. Shut up, stop being nosy. Da, 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 da. Faye, she gives it like what she did the other time to Brad. So Toby finally called Kaz for a chat, went and spoke to her, saying that she's the only person he ever spoke to in the villa, and he wants to see how it is with Chloe. He wants to get to know her and see what she's about because she intrigues him. Please. He said that he can't put his finger on why it's moving so slow with Kaz. Come on, I'm not even gonna bother to say it, but if you know, you know, right? I think when Toby was like trying to explain to Kaz, even though that he was saying what it is between him and Chloe, he was waffling a little bit because Kaz basically had to say like, I don't understand, and she basically had to articulate back to him if this is what he's saying. Toby, he thinks that Kaz handled that whole situation quite well. A bit too well, he says. My thing is like, what does he want her to do? Does he want her to cuss him out? Does he want her to wild out? And then maybe that will give him like explanation why he just doesn't want to work it through with her. A bit like Aaron, like, do you want her to cuss you out or something? The stereotype, honestly. Kaz said hello from the most recent available single be in the villa, or whatever she said. The dramatics, honestly. Toby now, he goes off to the terrace to go and talk with Chloe. I'm not even gonna bother to talk about what they were talking about, but they're gonna get to know one another. And in the same place where he said he's gonna go all in with Kaz, just I think last week, a couple days ago, he ends up start kissing off Chloe in the terrace, honestly, and that's how the episode ended. Sick to my stomach, really, I feel. We all knew that it was gonna happen. We all knew that Toby, he doesn't really want to be with Kaz because, like I said, if you know, you know. But all I can say is, wow. In the preview for the next episode, we can see that there is someone called Teddy coming in, yeah? They're trying to put it in black and white or whatever, blue, whatever, so we can't really see his features. We can see it's a black man. They're bringing the black man in. Okay, let's just see. I'm not even going to talk too much about Teddy and what I think is going to go on there because Teddy, come in and let's see who you choose. Let's see who your preferences are. Guys, comment down below who you think Teddy's going to go for. Let's talk about it in the comments. What did you guys think of this episode? I definitely think it is warming up. It's more than warming up, it's heating up, and you can see that drama will definitely come in. I do think it was a good episode. It definitely wasn't as boring as it's being, and I think, yeah, the rest of the episodes for this week should look quite promising. Let's see how it goes. I want to thank you all so much over the last week and a half for watching my videos, liking, commenting on the reviews. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I shall see you in the next review. Take care, guys.